Hello, Mustangs. I would like to take a few minutes to talk about the Monticello lunch procedures. We have two lunches at Monticello, labeled 5A and 5B on your class schedule. So if you take out your class schedule and you see 5A, you will have first lunch, and then you will go to your fifth period class. If you see 5B on your class schedule, you will go to your fifth period class first, then you will have lunch. Each lunch is split into two groups. One group will go directly to the cafe. The other group will go outside first. After about 15 minutes, each group will switch places. All students will have enough time to eat. The group going outside first will exit the building using the hall adjacent to the health rooms and the Mustang Market. The hall is located close to the vending machine. If you would like to know if you are going outside first, you need to look at your class schedule. It is based on your fifth period teacher. So during first lunch, the following fifth period classes will go outside first. Miss Byman, Mrs. Hayes, Mrs. Wooden, Ms. Swear, Mrs. Sabo, and Mr. Weiss. For second lunch, the following classrooms will go outside first for lunch 5B. Mrs. K. Peterson, Miss Hewitt, Miss Velke, Mrs. Paul, and Mr. Pendleton. The cafeteria has two entrances. One coming in from the courtyard, that is for 7th and 8th grade students to enter the cafeteria, and one near the Mustang Market, that is for 6th and 7th grade students. As you will see, 7th graders can enter either doorway, as 7th graders will be sitting in the middle in the cafeteria. When you enter the cafeteria, there are restrooms located by the hallway. You will want to make sure your hands are washed first, or there will be sanitizer at the door. We do have assigned seating. 6th grade sits closest to the hallway by the gym, 7th grade sits in the middle, and 8th grade sits in the hallway closest to the courtyard. There are two lunch lines. One lunch line is located between the 6th and 7th grade seating, and the other lunch line is located between the 8th grade tables. Both lines will have the same menu options. A whiteboard is near both entrances so you can view the menu before you enter the kitchen. Once you're inside the kitchen, please make sure you're keeping your hands and your feet to yourself. You are prepared to give your order, and you tell the kitchen staff that you are very thankful for their work. And make sure you use the word please when they ask what you would like. No gum is allowed in the cafeteria. Some of the other expectations are as follows. Again, make sure you look at the menu in advance to be prepared to make your order. That will help make the lines go quicker. Once you get your food, make sure you stay seated while you are eating. Before you leave to go outside or to your class, you got to make sure your table is clean and all of your garbage is thrown away. We want the level 2 voice so that it is not too loud in the cafeteria. There are no phones or electronics or headphones. Do not share food or touch other people's food. Be respectful of others around you. Make sure we're using appropriate language. And a big life lesson, treat the kitchen staff with respect. They are the ones making the food that you will be eating. Some of the outside expectations. Again, make sure we are using appropriate language. Avoid aggressive behavior. Stay off the fences. Play fair and make good choices. Report bullying to a staff member. Listen for the whistle to signal the end of lunchtime. If you borrow equipment, put it back. And make sure we are sharing the equipment. Also, do not block others from using outside doors or the stairs. This year, we are allowing cell phones to be used outside as long as they are used appropriately. They must be put away before you enter the building to resume classes. Please make sure we take this with responsibility and do not lose that privilege. At the end of lunch, as mentioned, a staff member will blow the whistle several times. Make sure you gather all of your belongings and put the equipment back. You're going to walk from the back of the building to the double doors that enter to the courtyard. We will do this in a walking fashion so that you can get to your class safely. In the event that it ever rains, we will use the courtyard as a place for cover, but always be prepared to go outside for lunch. Let's make it a great year, Mustangs.